Hey guys, Archie Luxury, Paul Pluta channel, and today I'm doing a paid review. This is for Wayne. He goes. Hi Paul, please find attached receipt of $100 for a paid review. Been watching the channel for a while. I assume both your antics and your brutality when delivering options. I watch some of your other so-called watch experts and they all seem to be either watch dealers or flogging Pacific products, and that taints their opinion for me. I only have four watches. They are: number one, Grandfather Zenith self-winding watch, approximately 30 mil, circa 1950s. I realize it's of little value, monetary value, but it's obviously special to me. Hey, that's pretty damn good. It's always good to have an heirloom. Number two, Rolex Submariner two-tone. I bought this secondhand off a dealer in Sydney. Paid $9,000 4 years ago. It's late 90s model in great condition. Number three, Planet Ocean 45.5 mil, plain black dial with white marking stainless bracelet. Okay, the Planet Ocean, purchased second-hand from a dealer in Brisbane for $3,400 about a year ago. My sub had stopped, so I took it to these guys. They serviced the sub, and I bought the Planet Ocean. It tied me over until I got the sub back. I really love this watch now. Number four, my last piece I bought in Malaysia about a month ago. I absolutely love it. Breitling Navitimer GMT 48 with black leather and metal folding clasp. It has a white face and the in-house movement, the B01 movement. Loved the size of it. Haggled with the dealer over 3 days and ended up getting 25% off in store. As he was sick of seeing me. And a further 6% when I left the country. Around 9,000 Aussie. A bit high, but hey. But you bought it new. I like yourself. I like yourself is a little bit portly and have a big wrist, so the watch looks great on bigger blokes, I think. Okay, let's before we go into the questions, let's have a quick look here. Grandfather Zenith, Jesus Christ, you should see the crap my grandfather gave me. I got a Sentinel, a no-name Swiss piece of shit, but Zenith, that's a nice piece. Two-tone bluesy. Can't go wrong with a two-tone bluesy. They are just so usable. I think that's such a cool watch. I kind of think if you could only have one watch, two-tone bluesy, it's a sports watch, it's a dress watch. You don't need to apologize for that. Omega Planet Ocean 45.5, plain black dial with white marking, stainless bracelet. I don't mind the Planet Ocean. I think, in all honesty, some of the Rolexes, when we look at the sports models, they're a bit small. That's why the Maxi case came out, and 45.5. That's a big watches are in. I agree. The Breitling, beautiful piece. Breitling, look. The Breitling GMT is a nice model. Breitling is incredibly soft now. The market has really changed. Just like Rolexes have gone up, Breitlings have they've really softened. But this is a watch you don't want to sell, so I don't think it's the end of the world. And you know, there are bigger discounts now to be had. But hey, you bought it on a trip, and I mean it's got a story to it. That's kind of cool there. Yes. Now, you actually sent me, before I answer your questions, you did actually send me an update. Just a reminder, you've added 2 pieces since you did this first letter. You've added a Frank Muller 7851. You paid Frank Muller 7851. You paid 4,000. Cheapest on Chrono is much higher. You're saying you've also bought a Cartier Pasha for 3650, 3,650 Aussie. Was too cheap to leave behind. I'm also trying hard on a guy that's selling his Hulk. Maybe I should pay more. Yeah, the market for Hulks has exploded. Now, this is what you're asking. What do you think so far? Okay, what do I think so far? Good question. Look, it's always nice to have grandfather's watch. The Zenith is cool. Two-tone bluesy. Do not ever sell that watch. Two-tone bluesy. The pre-ceramic. Very cool. That is a very cool watch. Not a problem at all with that. The Planet Ocean. Look, I'm not a huge Omega Planet Ocean fan, but I gotta tell you, in all honesty, there, it's got some legs to it. The Planet Ocean, I must admit, I got a bit of a love-hate relationship with Omega divers, but they are pretty cool. They are cool. They're just for me, I would prefer, I went with the larger. I must admit, my honest opinion is, I think the steel subs may be a little bit, you've already got the two-tone bluesy, so you want something different. Bit of variety. Discount diver, pam! Discount diver, pam! The other discount divers. What's another discount diver? Well, let me tell you what a discount diver that I love. And there can only be one of these, and it's the Tudor Black Bay. That's a cool discount diver. But the Planet Ocean, I get the genre. Yes, it wouldn't have been my first choice, but Omega's not a terrible brand. That's a cool brand. And then finally, the Breitling Navitimer GMT. I wouldn't have bought it new, but now that you've done it, the Navitimer with the GMT function is a really cool watch to have. These are a well-made thing. I think they look best on the strap, the leather strap. Very nice deployant buckle on them. I don't think it's a problem. Look, the thing is, you've gone there, you've tested, or which one do you want? You went on a holiday, you bought a souvenir. Hey, what a fucking great story. That's a that's not a bad thing to do. So number 2, what should I get next? I'm thinking a big purchase, either a gold sub or something else in the $20,000 to $30,000 range. Yes. Oh, sorry, I just forgot. Also, you've got the Frank Muller and the Cartier Pasha. The Frank Muller, I quite like. Just a simple torno shape Frank Muller. Love the numerals. I don't mind that. I don't love it. I didn't love it and say, well, I'm going to buy one. But Frank Muller, I remember the Haiti 90s, late 90s, when Frank Muller was so fucking hot. The Cartier Pasha. I got a love-hate relationship with Cartier. I love, when it comes to ladies Cartier, I love a gold bit of, I think the gold Cartier is the way to go. The Pasha, I used to love the Pasha, but I don't think it's terminal. It's a fun sort of thing to have. What do I think you should get? That's a very good question. I think seriously for you, seriously for you, I'll tell you exactly what to get. Don't get a Submariner, and I actually have spoken to this guy, Wayne is his name, Wayne, about this. Wayne, don't get a gold sub. Okay, gold sub is, you've had a gold sub, we spoke before, you've had a gold sub. I reckon a gold Yachtmaster. The Yachtmaster has the solid gold bezel. I saw a beautiful one in Melbourne. Mind you, they wanted a little bit too high. The gold Yachtmaster's a little bit cheaper than the gold subs, just because supply and demand, it's economics fuckers. I reckon a Yachtmaster. Now the Yachtmaster, it's kind of like a fancy-wancy gold sub. Gold Yachtmaster is like a fancy-wancy gold sub. It's kind of, the corners, instead of being brutal utilitarian corners, they're rounded. They're elegant fuckers. You know, it's a very elegant sort of watch there. I reckon a gold Yachtmaster would be, it's a little bit different to you. You've already got a two-tone bluesy. Don't ever get rid of that. I fear by getting a gold sub, well, it's just a gold version of that, but a Yachtmaster has got a completely different feel and look to it. And they're a bit soft. The gold Yachtmasters are a bit soft, so you could take advantage of that and cash in. It's a fucking, I think that's a better watch. Personally, I think it's better because the gold Yachtmaster is sort of the dress Submariner. That's what it's called. Fancy-wancy fuckers who go to yacht clubs. That's what it's for. Yachtmeisters. Yachtmasters. That's what they're, that's the sort of fuckers that go there. The other thing I would consider is possibly a solid gold GMT in yellow gold. You got to get yellow gold. Got to get yellow gold. I reckon the Yachtmaster is what I would honestly get. The Yachtmaster. I would say to you, the other thing I would do if I were you is you gotta get another Zenith. You gotta get another Zenith. You tell the story, your grandfather's Zenith, okay? Well, what you gotta do is, these are pretty good on the used market. Get yourself an El Primero, fuckers, an El Primero. You should be able to get one of these used. Get the 42mm, the open heart. This is the one I've chosen. It's basically one of the finest automatic chronograph pieces in the world. In-house Zenith movement. The movement was so good, Rolex used it in the Daytona. But they detuned it. They detuned it. So get the fuck. These are a bargain. Bargain for an in-house piece there. I would seriously, my advice to you is capitalize on your grandfather's. Your grandfather had the Zenith. I'd get a nice Zenith for yourself. What else would I get? What else would I get there? I reckon for a big bloke. Like, I'm a big bloke. I'll tell you some big bloke, really great big bloke watches. I think the Tudor Black Bay, I reckon that's a great watch. Just the size. For someone who's a little bit bigger than normal, these are great. These are fucking amazing. The other thing, which is a real bargain, is if you like your Breitlings, what about a Breitling Heritage 2? These have now got an in-house, well, they use a Tudor movement. And on the second-hand market, you can get them up to half retail, half price. And they're ceramic on a shark mesh. It's just got a very, very chic look. So $3,000 to $4,000 you can pick up. Now I've got the 42. They also do it in the 46mm size. I found 42 to be big enough, but you could get about same price. The other watch, which I think is great for a bigger bloke, is the IWC, which uses, this is when IWC was going after Audemars Piguet. They wanted to Audemars quality at a Rolex price. These are in-house. They got a really fancy-wancy, the dial pattern. Can you see? It's hard to get the dial, but it's got a beautiful, intricate pattern on the dial. these are relative bargains for about the, I paid 5 Aussie box papers and recent IWC in-house service. You may have to pay a little bit more because, may have to pay a bit more, but I mean, for that sort of money, I'd rather have one of those that are fucking boring. Boring, date just. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. So, for the bigger guy, there are some great watches. There are some amazing watches out there. And I think if you really want a super fuck off watch, super fuck off, I'd be looking at, in the world time, the Patek Philippe world time, I got the 5110. Well, the model after that, so 5110 is 37 mil. Some people like that size, but if you're a bit overweight, I think the 5130 is probably the better one to get. And it is actually unliked in the market, which means you can capitalize on the market stupidity, snag one, and enjoy it. It's a Patek world time. You could get one of those low 30s Aussie. We're talking Aussie dollars, low to mid 30s. And I reckon that would be a great couple of pieces to add there. So that is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So Wayne, thank you so much for the paid review. Tell me what you fuckers think of that. Tell me, fuckers.
I'm only signing it because it costs nothing. So this is the congratulations to everybody.
Guys, it's really dishonest to jump into bed with garbage. It's really dishonest. It's really dishonest. I mean, I've been approached hundreds of times by shitter brands. I said no. I said no. No shitters. No shitters. So just remember that when you're picking your YouTube gurus, don't always go for the one who everything's wonderful, everything's great, because it ain't the case. It ain't all fucking wonderful. Oh, and don't forget, fuckaroonies, like, subscribe, and tell your fuckhead friends. And don't forget to mention the Archie Luxury Travel channel. That's where I'm doing live shows, fuckers.